boy, you're in for a good one. Look, if you had one shot, one opportunity, I'm gonna bring you back, motherfuckers, to seize everything you ever wanted. In one moment, would you capture it or just let it slip? Yo, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now, everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, blah. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit. He choked. Damn! That's that shit right there. Man. Hey, if you grew up to that shit, you're immune to any motherfucking virus in this world. Why? Because these are words that speak to your motherfucking soul. And look, in this life, motherfucker, all you are your words. You see, the words that you speak out to the world are signaling the way you see yourself. You see, the next time you say, I feel like, be careful. You feel like what? You're about to describe a condition that you are. So instead of saying that bullshit facade of a condition, by facade I mean this fake, you're like, oh, I feel like I'm sad, or I feel like I'm not improving. When you start saying these conditions, I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I'm this insecurity. I feel like, shut the fuck up. You're putting a condition on your mind. And you know what happens? Is that the minute you start to speak it out to the world, the universe agrees with you. And it gives you more of that shit. So we begin with understanding that we're aware of our words. We're aware of the conditions we place on our own mind and our own selves by the way we describe the world that we live in. You see, the words that you use create the world that you live in. Yes. You see, the person that lives a very good life has language or describes their life with a goodness, right? We can see someone who's winning in an elated state by the way they carry themselves, by the way they communicate out to the world. You can hear their success, but you can also hear their bullshit because you can see it. It's all visible. It's visible when you're fucking up. It's visible when you're not doing good, but it's also visible when you're winning. It's also visible when you're giving it all you motherfucking got. You're seizing the opportunity of life and you're not letting it slip. You're going after that motherfucker. Because what's your other option? To live a life of victimizing yourself? To live a life that you're not good enough? To live a life of complaints and bullshit? When are you going to start to create your life? When are you finally going to stop letting the minds of others manipulate and bullshit you? You see, you've been living your life for the appeasement of others. You've been living safely. You've been putting yourself in a little safety box, staying safe, away from the judgments because you're afraid. You're afraid of what they're going to say. You're afraid that the minute you start to change and grow, they just might judge you. Yes, they're going to judge you. But motherfucker, we're here to change. You want to be the same person you've been your whole life? Gross. I want to evolve. I am evolving. You see, these are conditions I'm now describing on myself. I am evolving. But in what way are you evolving in your life? Are you staying the same? Because I guarantee you, life is a constant cycle. There's a sun up, and then there's a sundown. There's the moon and the sun and the cycle of life that continues on, the gravitational spiral turnings of the earth. We're spinning right now. I know you can't feel it, but right now we're literally spinning in a solar system. We're little specks of atoms. You're thinking that we're the entire universe. We start to talk crazy as if our problems are so big. Shut the fuck up, dude. You're literally spinning in a universe right now. Okay, so who do you want to be now? Right? Now that you understand that, okay, well, fuck. There's a bigger scheme of life, that there's stars above, and that if I just look to the stars, I might see that whatever made those fucking stars also made me. So why the fuck am I describing myself so small and so weak and so fucking pathetic? You learn that from somebody. You learn to be weak. You learn to be a victim. In society, in today's society, it's accepted to be a victim. It's actually applauded. People will applaud you for being so weak. Man, come on. What the fuck? In my story, look, I looked at my life and said, look, in my story, I'm gonna tell my motherfucking story. And not from the frame of a victim, but the frame of my motherfucking hero. And the code of my hero is that he's gonna act. With your actions, motherfucker, you will create. And so in my life, I decided, hey, enough is enough of the bullshit thoughts that make me feel small, that make me feel limited. I ain't entertaining that mind anymore. Shut the fuck up, mind. When my mind starts talking, oh, maybe you're not good enough, bro. What are you gonna do about that, man? Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you. I know who I am. I know who I am. And I'm a superhero in this life. Check my motherfucking stats. Today, this is how you check your stats. Look at your life. You want to see in the ways you're evolving. You want to measure how you're improving in your life. How are you improving within your control, within your reasons of existence? You see, if you're a man, how are you improving and evolving to being a stronger, a leader, a powerful man with presence of knowledge and intellect, a wise man, a man that's a mover, a shaker in this world? No longer a little bitch that's arguing about life, talking about, sports and shit like that. You're going to be like, well, Fernando, you don't like sports? I love sports. But the thing is that I also love my motherfucking life. And so I want to know what my stats are. You see, people will pay attention to, who's on every roster and, they know everything, the X through Z's of teams and rosters and other men's lives. But when it comes to their life, they have not a fucking clue of who's on their side, not a fucking clue on who's on their team. Who's on your team? That if you were to go to war tomorrow, who can you call that's gonna be there right by your fucking side to play this game of life, knowing that your brothers share your values and you're here on a bigger path, on a bigger mission, outside of this little fucking game that we play, outside of just being so fucking sheep in the way we think and the way we talk. We gotta start talking as if we're the fucking heroes of our lives. As if our ancestors were looking down on you and they're like, man, this motherfucker, he's wasting his potential, sitting, rotting on the couch, being a fat fuck. What are you doing there? Motherfucker, you're wasting your potential. Wake the fuck up. And if you're a woman, you're wasting your potential. Why the fuck are you wasting your essence and your beauty on motherfuckers who are just rotting in you? Why? Because the woman reflects. The woman is a reflection of her life. So if she's in a relationship, she reflects the relationship. She reflects the man. And if the man's a piece of shit with zero values, with zero wisdom, who's scratching his ass and balls and not creating his life with fucking actions, a man that has a spine, a man that can speak up, if he's not that man, waking up every day, checking his stats, if he's not waking up every day with a sense of purpose, a sense of conviction, what the fuck are you doing in your life? That's your leader? See, the word leader is literally lead her in phonetics. This is esoteric knowledge, occult knowledge. Lead her. You lead her, and what's the word? Leadership. You lead her ship. And isn't she responsible of birth? Now, when you look at the world, the world of like ships and births, the word birth comes from ship. Look it up. Look up the etymology of this shit and where these words come from and how it connects to everything that we do. You see, we came into a world, my friends, I'm speaking on so many levels right now, and I know this is just a fucking YouTube, but hey, I'm an entertainer. Everything I say is entertainment, and be entertained, motherfuckers, because I'm here to entertain, inform, and educate, and that's what my life is. I speak. I'm a messenger. I'm a communicator to the world of the knowledge, the infinite connection that I have to this universe. But see, my friends, I'm just a reflection of you too. See, there's people that like you and there's people that hate you. Simple. There's a duality in this life. That there's motherfuckers, the minute you start to improve, the minute you start to shine, the minute you start to open up and express yourself, they'll start to come out of the grass, little snakes, and they'll have an opinion, a judgment, as if your mind is just this, okay, your mind is just an open door for people to just throw shit at it, right? People think that they can just speak and say their opinion. Well, I feel that, what you're saying, but shut the fuck up. How about you shut the fuck up? Because my mind wasn't open for your judgment or your opinion. You can keep it. You can have your judgment. You can have your opinions. But the minute you enter my universe and spew your freedom of speech, okay, motherfucker, now we're playing the art of war. And motherfucker, I'm a student. I'm an applicant. I'm a living embodiment of the greatest philosophers. I come from the ancestors of war. If you're my Mexican people, don't lose sight. You're a warrior race. A race that was built upon warriors. Don't lose fucking sight of that shit. I know I ain't. Well, Fernando, that's very machismo of you. Yeah, damn right. Because if we were in the jungle, matter of fact, this life is a jungle. If we were out in society, you're not safe out there. There's robbers, there's rapists, there's thieves, there's child traffickers. That I want to be a fucking danger. That whenever there's bad people, because there are bad people, that I hope that your man, if you're a woman, is dangerous towards anybody that harms or imposes a threat to your survival and your child's survival. Because what is a man if he can't pose a protection? Imagine in the jungle, a lion that couldn't protect its tribe. You know, what I respect tremendously about nature is that these animals, they literally get into a fight every time they have to eat. Them hunting a zebra, them hunting a buffalo, them hunting a lion hunting, it's a fight. It's literally a fight. Imagine you having every day to know that you had to go fight. You had to get in a physical fight, and your ability to move and use your body as a weapon was going to demonstrate your survival. Motherfucker. Okay, so what are we doing in this life? Because I can realize that we're not so cut off different from nature. We're actually part of this too. So what's our mission? What's our responsibility to life? Well, let's first begin with something simple, right? Let's first begin with something simple. And how can we now improve in our lives? Well, let's just start with this. Check your stats. Check your fucking stats. How are you improving in life? You see, look, I have a journal. Yeah, I got a diary. Ladies, I got a diary, and I write my ideas down. But just like any stoic, just like any philosopher, I'm a man who writes his ideas, okay? My life and the life we live is nothing but a world of ideas, that your ideas are creating the world that you live in. You have in your mind a set of ideas. And the way your life is an effect of those ideas. So what are some of my ideas? What I'm telling you, what I'm expressing, what I'm sharing, these are my ideas. And this is why I live the way I live. This is why I can do and speak with such a conviction, because this is my life. This is my essence. This is my being. And I won't apologize for that. It's attractive. If you're a woman right now, you find attractive towards a man who's intelligent, who can speak, who has a fucking spine, who won't back down. There's too many pussies out here. And if you're a man, your balls are growing. Every time you walk, it's like titanium bull, just bull balls dropping to the fucking ground. Hold on. I'm on my knees, not on my fucking knees. You guys are like, oh, he's gay, he's on his fucking knees. I'm on whatever that pose is called, a yoga pose. Yeah, I do yoga, motherfuckers. This guy's so aggressive. He does yoga, that's pussy shit. I guarantee you, if you did yoga, motherfucker, you'll gain a lot of respect for the movement of the body, but that's another conversation. Now, I lost my train of thought, motherfucker, so let's just go back to this shit. Look, in this life, you gotta act. You got to fucking act. Action. You need that shit. Put action in your life behind everything that you do. If you're a man, you start to put action. Build with your character, with your physicality. Because I guarantee you're suffering because of this. Men go out seeking jobs and careers and businesses and money and status and fame because they're putting band-aids, or I'm not saying because they're doing that, because now I'm putting a condition. Some for the sake of hiding the skeletons in the closet. No, I'm the guy that says work on your character. Don't go seeking what's out there to make yourself stronger or better. Find out what's in here already. What's the spirit of you? What's the essence of you to the very core? That if you didn't have all this shit, that if you didn't have a car, you didn't have money, you just were stripped of everything. Who is the essence of you? Identify yourself. Where are you? Because I guarantee the way you're acting and behaving are a set of ideas and beliefs that were just given to you. Are they the best ideas? I don't know. That's your responsibility to find out. But I looked at every idea I had about me and saw the fucking bullshit confinement of a fucking slave in my mind. I was a fucking slave in my mind. And every day I'm making my life's responsibility to act upon these bullshit thoughts that I still have. Right? And discover what the fuck is my potential. So every day I wake up, every day I write down, the minute I wake up, 3 a.m., I say, hey, to the universe, I am now waking up at 3 a.m., maybe even before, sometimes 2:45, sometimes 2:55, but I'm getting up by 3 a.m. And I tell the universe every motherfucking day, hey, I'm up at 3 a.m., check my stat, boom. Hey, I'm taking a cold shower through the winter. And yes, I'm in California. I got friends and brothers, IMC Nation, out in New York and places where it snows ridiculously, Texas, right? Now Texas, before it's hot, now fucking snowstorm, right? Who are still taking cold showers. My fucking respect. But I know and they know that at the core, no matter where we are, if we were with Navy SEALs, we'd be right under those boats with you in Budge training. I'd be right under the boat right there, freezing my ass off with you. Why? Because my fucking respect to you. My respect to the strong people in this world who don't settle for no bullshit. So I take a vow of waking up, cold shower, checking my stats. How am I improving within my own measurement? Within my own reason of life? How am I improving in my conditions? How am I getting stronger? And every day is my testament to life. I'm not here flashing my shit. Fuck that. That's not me. I'm me. In the way I'm responding to life. Don't judge me for what I have, but judge me for who I am. That who you see right now is who I'm being. And what you see next time is who I'm being. Don't judge me for who you thought I was. Everybody has this idea that they know you. You think that you know people. You don't know shit. You just see them based on how you see yourself. You couldn't see an opportunity if it smacked you in the face. And that goes for women. Women go make this wrong decision, 1,000 wrong decisions until they see an opportunity. You got to see right what's available, right in front of you. Stop letting time pass you by. Check your stats, motherfuckers. That's it for this one. Man, that was fire. But shout out to Eminem because he tapped that in. And it's not just Eminem. This is IMC Nation. Shout out to AZD, my teacher. He inspired the fuck out of me in today's Lions Den lecture. And look, if you're a man watching this and you're not a part of a tribe, a community of strong people that push you, you're around baboons and people that influence you to go get fucked up and not work on your values, not build your life, you're fucking up, man. I designed a life, a warrior way of life, a monk way of life, by following my teacher's path. Because I saw the discipline, the dedication, the focus, the courage, the fortitude, that the minute you start speaking some real shit, you'll see who the real in this life is. And I always say, support the real and fuck the fake. IMC Nation, baby. This is Fernando motherfucking Caro. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what this video did for you, because I know it did a lot for me. Salute.